Nick Knight. I'm the Director of Security for the organising committee. We chose Smiths Detections because of their worldwide reputation. If you walk through an airport or many airports across the world, you will see Smiths Detection there. So their reputation precedes them. Starting off with an aim and objective first and foremost, and that is to deliver a safe and a secure games. And that it's not a one-size-fits-all. So we've gone through a process of working with the police, working with the military, working with the security experts from government, saying what do we actually want it to look like. It's about learning from what's happened previously, looking at what the national threat level is and the threat to the games is at this moment in time, and delivering. So it's about collaborating with them and making sure that the posture that we put in place is not prohibitive, it's not a ring of steel, it's not intrusive, but it's reassuring. No athlete and no spectator likes to wait in queues. So it's got to be quick, it's got to be slick, it's got to be efficient, but it's got to be effective as well.
Smiths' ultimate mission is to make the world a safer place. So really what we wanted to make sure is that we ensure that the safety of not just the competitors and the attendees, but the staff as well. For us, that was the most important thing. The approach was very much about collaboration. So we worked with a number of the security partners at the Games, and ultimately what that enables us to do was to make sure that not only do we deliver on the safety and security piece, but also a really positive security experience for the athletes, the staff, and of course the spectators as well.
Ultimately, we were relying on Smiths to already have the pallet X-rays, the medium-sized X-rays, the small X-rays in stock, or be able to move them from somewhere else so that we can use them. The games are only on, it's 12 days of celebration, 11 days of sport. When you start looking at air freight costs and emissions from aeroplanes and so on and so forth. So at the end of it, when they strip out our locations, they will take that back and then somebody else can use it again and again and again.
In terms of the equipment that we delivered, it wasn't brand new equipment. We delivered reused equipment, so ultimately, in terms of the waste hierarchy, that's about as good as it gets. So we took existing equipment and then used it for this particular session.
So a lot of the challenge has been about coordinating and delivering a really, really, really complex structure and posture in accordance with everything else that everybody else wants to do, which includes Smiths Detection X-rays. There was a slight delay in the tent being put in, which meant that our programme for Smiths to deliver was then put back. They have been hugely, hugely flexible. They've totally understood the problems that we have. It's out of our control. So they have had to re-divert and go off and do something else and then come back. So it's little challenges like that, but have a massive impact on not just Smiths, but all of the others. So the way that they've responded professionally, they've been flexible, they've got on with it, they know what we're trying to achieve. And the bottom line is the villages are ready, the venues are ready. Not one gate has been delayed in opening because effectively we've sorted it. Smiths Detections, they've been linking in and liaising with other providers because it's not just about the X-rays, it's about a whole host of other things that make up the security posture. So they've been working very closely with what could be classed as competitors for other parts of the business, yet they've worked well, been professional, interacted, and they've made it happen.
Yeah, an absolute resounding success, both in the public domain, I think also from the point of view of the competitors and also the organisers. That success would not have been possible without the absolute security of the spectators, the competitors, and of course the staff, which Smiths were material to. So yeah, very proud, very proud.
So far, it's a safe and a secure games.